Oklahoma is one of 6 states where land leeches can legally retaliate against tenants. Generally speaking, renters are protected against retaliation from landlords under certain actions, like if a tenant has filed a complaint with the health department, requested a repair, joined the tenants union, or generally used any of the rights that are available to them under the law. And they can't retaliate by terminating a lease or by raising the rent, by decreasing services, or by filing an eviction. But none of those are protected in Oklahoma. Oklahoma lawmakers had the opportunity to remedy this in 2023, but decided not to. This leaves Oklahoma tenants vulnerable to land leeches. The most vulnerable are often most impacted. For example, government subsidized housing is held to a certain standard, which the property must obtain to continue receiving public funds. And a tenant's complaint could potentially reveal a violation of those standards. Therefore, complainers are public enemy number 1 to land leeches. A government-subsidized property might see a complaint as a threat to funding or its reputation and retaliate against the tenant who made the complaint to prevent future complaints. Mrs. Terrell Wright recounts the mistreatment she says she's faced since the day she moved into affordable living complex in North Tulsa back in 2020. When I moved in here, my apartment was filthy. It looked like in the washing machine they had been making mud pie. She said she complained to management about the filth, the low water pressure, and the absence of hot water in her apartment. All things Mrs. Wright expected to be addressed by her landlord. Today, Mrs. Wright claims those initial complaints served as the starting point of her conflict with the landlord. They told me if I complained one more time, they were going to put me out. So, what do y'all think of that?